All right, guys, I'm going to give a few minutes. I don't know how many people is going to actually be on here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, but I do have something I want to share with you guys. It's pretty important, something we definitely need to be in prayer about. So get everybody a chance to get on here. Good morning, everybody. This is Ricky Scaparo of End Time Headlines. It is Thursday morning. 8:32 a.m. Eastern, August 20th, 2015. Good morning, guys. Thank you for joining me real quick. Guys, let me get straight to the point. This morning, approximately around 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier than that this morning, I had a very vivid dream. I don't have a lot of dreams. Honestly, hold on, guys. Let me get situated here. Hey, guys, thank you for joining me. I don't have a lot of dreams, especially of this nature. In fact, a dream like this is the first time in 15 years that I've ever had hey, Dave, good morning. It's the first dream that I've had in 15 years. It's anywhere like this. It's this vivid and this detailed. So let me get straight to the point. Again, it was probably around 5:45, 6 a.m. this morning. I had a very vivid dream. In this dream, I had an individual whom I personally know, who's in my family, come to me in this dream, and he says, "Have you? You need to check the news out." And I said, "Why? What's going on?" He said, "It's on all over the radio. It's on the television." I said, "What is it?" He said, "You need to go turn the television on." I said, "Okay." And I turn on the television, and what I'm going to show you, and I try to find an image that would best depict what I saw in my dream. So this is the best thing I could find, and I'll elaborate a little bit more on this as I'm talking about this. But I'm going to show you what. And this is an image of America being invaded. And in this image, they're being invaded from the west and from the east. But in the dream, I saw a map just like this. Now I didn't see these towers right here, so this wasn't in there. But I saw from the west, from the east, and from the north. There was nothing coming from the south. Okay? In this dream, I heard the newscast. The news broadcaster said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing extraordinary events that are taking place in America. It is apparent that we are being invaded." And I heard this in my dream. And he said, if there was ever a time to pray, it would be now. That's all I heard in this dream. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Ready? Again, I saw there was an invasion coming from the west, from the east, and it was coming from the north. And it was, and I want to say this is where it became detailed. It was air and sea. Again, let me say that again. It was air and sea. I saw bombers and warships, submarines. Again, warships, submarines, and bombers. It was coming from in these, and again, it was on the news. We were sitting here watching this on the news, and you could see them coming in from the west. They were coming in from the east, and they were coming in from the north. There was nothing coming in from the south. Now, guys, here's where it gets chilling. Again, this is, I'm not going to add, I don't want to add anything to this, but what I saw this is where it gets a little chilling. Again, when I saw again, it was from sea and air. I saw bombers, submarines, and warships that were coming in. And for whatever reason, when I saw these different types of military vehicles and so on and so forth, when they were like zoomed in, it was amplified to me. And this is what I saw. I saw the colors on the nation that was invading us. I was permitted to see the colors, and this is what I saw, guys. That is the colors, and everybody knows what that is. That was very bold. It was bright, and I saw this color. This is the color of Russia's flag, and I saw this when it was coming from the west, the east, and from the north. Again, I heard the commentator, the journalist, the newscaster say, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing extraordinary events taking place in America. It is apparent, or it appears, that we are being invaded, or we are under attack. Some of them words were interchanged in this dream. And I heard, again, these towers, guys, was not in a dream. Again, I pulled this map because this is the best thing I can show you. But these towers, this has nothing to do with what I saw. So please ignore the towers. You're going to have to go back and watch this again. Again, take these towers out of it. This has nothing to do with it. I'm talking about, if you're just joining me, I had a dream this morning, a very vivid dream. I'm going to go over this one more time. Then you guys can go back and watch this. So, of course, I knew there'd be scoffers that would make light, and that's okay. Again, I have no dog in the fight. I have nothing to gain from this. If anything, I know that I'm going to gain a lot of scoffing from it. But as a watchman, I have to come out and I have to say what I did see. Regardless of what people think or their opinions, I will just declare to you what I saw. Again, approximately 5:45 a.m., somewhere between 5:45 a.m. to 6 a.m. this morning, I was awakened with a very vivid dream in which a family member of mine comes to me in the dream and says, "You need to look at the news. Something is happening." And I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "It's all over the radio. It's on television." I turn on my television. When I turn it on, I look and see something very similar to what I'm looking at now. Again, take away these towers, and you got to add arrows coming from the north. There weren't really arrows, guys, but I saw an invasion from sea and air, bombers, warships, and submarines coming from the west, coming from the east, and coming from the north. There was nothing coming from the south. And I heard the commentator, the news commentator say, "Ladies and gentlemen, extraordinary events are taking place in America. It is apparent that we are under an invasion. If there was ever a time to pray, it is now." And in the dream, I hit my knees, as anyone rightfully would, and began to intercede and cry out for our nation, and I was awakened. So again, I know many individuals have seen Solomon. I don't know who you're referring to, but I'm not fearful. Again, the Lord shows these things to people so that we can intercede and pray. And I want to say this, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen. I want to say that again. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. However, it could happen. America's walls have been breached. And what do I mean by that? America's walls have been breached from the abominations, hold on, guys. Abominations that we've done through bloodshed, through abortion that's going on, through same-sex marriage legislation that the Supreme Court passed, and the list goes on, guys. So we're opening ourselves up to vulnerability to be attacked. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that by any means. There's been multiple warnings that's been issued. Again, in ancient Israel, when their walls were breached, when they fell into abominations, when they fell into abominations and they allowed themselves to be opened up to the adversary, to their enemy, to the sword or war in the Bible. So, again, guys, this is something and what's really ironic about this is last night we were praying for the nation. If you joined me on my Periscope cast last night, we began to intercede in the last portion of that. We began to cry out and we began to intercede for the nation of America. Guys, we are in Teshuvah. This is the time that we have got to be in prayer. We've got to be in intercession. And if we do not see a genuine repentance coming from America, then this could be a reality. Now, there's something else that's interesting is this morning, and this is breaking news, North Korea and South Korea are now exchanging fire as tensions mount. Apparently, rocket fire took place again on the border of North and South Korea, pushing already tensions that have been elevated to a dangerously high level. So that's taking place now with North Korea and South Korea. So a lot of things are happening and quick, guys. Again, yes, I wanted to share this. I'm documenting this in my journal today, again, on this Thursday, August 20th. I'm going to put this in my prayer journal, begin to intercede and pray about this situation. So I just wanted to share this with you guys so you know, please begin to pray about this situation and intercede about it. So again, very, very vivid dream. There's really, there's nothing to leave in questioning here because it was so detailed that I don't have to really elaborate any deeper, any further in this situation. So yes, I'm familiar with the Henry Grover, Grover, I think that's how he says his name. I am familiar with that. He saw a Russian invasion. William Branham saw a Russian invasion. David Wilkerson saw a Russian invasion. Sorry, it's early, guys. So I am familiar with other watchmen that have seen this. I didn't watch the news, buddy, so I wasn't even thinking about Russia, wasn't thinking about war. So again, you can mock all you want and say what you want. I didn't ask for the dream. And I'm not saying it will happen. It's something to pray about. So God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon.